Little tabletop here. I like this a little better. I just wish one of our lights hadn't gone out, and we didn't take one of those little bitty tiny bulbs. So we're trying to make do here, so bear with us. But people wanted to see what I have in my hunting bag. Okay. A couple of people asked me, well, just on the outside where I can get to it quickly, I have, hold on, my tool rings, and I have these set up to where I can just, my nipple wrenches. A lightning loader full of cats and 2 set to go. A nipple pricker to poke through, in case I have to shoot a few times. Just good practice to do that with. Back on there so I don't, yeah, let's come off real quickly, easily. Careful about that. I have 3 lightning loaders. This one is set at the max charge. This load data says at 95 grains, which it almost didn't take one to take the projectile. And these 2 were set at 80 grains, which I use on the power belt. And we'll see how well that load works with these lead-wheel bullets. There's no lubricant on them, so I'm going to have to lube them before I do that. Actually, in here, I have...
You forgot to mention your...
I think they noticed tank. And remember, tank. And we're going to be doing some cutting videos with tank here soon.
Well,
against this survival machete, all I have to do is, I finally finished it, except for the sheath. I was going to have someone do it, but then I decided to do it myself. Because after I expanded the grip, like, to fit my hand better, which it still is a little loose, I can go back and redo that. The clamp no longer does it. So, we'll probably have that up recorded tomorrow, if the weather is willing, and it's not shiny. And also I just got to clean and polish and sharpen him back up, because I used him recently. But actually in here, I have a backup boot knife. And also it's a pretty good skinning knife. If the person hadn't messed up the tip, I have to do some work to it.
The reason it's called a boot knife is because it was hidden normally in the boot.
Yeah, well now it's a pouch knife. And it's also, if I won't do what I saw on, try out what I saw on Black Powder Maniac Shooter, if you're not sub to him, you guys are missing out on some of the funniest, realest black powder shooting in the world. I mean, it's not every video you can actually tell he's not out there. He's out there taking a bunch of shots, but it's all him shooting. It's not cut to where it's bing, boom, cut, and then you hear the target ring, and it's someone else shooting the shot. Which there are some people, I believe that's what they're doing, because the grips, there's no way they're hitting. The way you can just see them sighted in and everything, and it's just, and also when
yes, we understand there are some fakers.
Yeah.
Gunslinger, let's keep on.
Okay, anyway, I have my homemade ball starter because I was not going to pay for a wood one. I had one, I broke it, so I made one. All it is a rounded screw, and an old cleaning head for cleaning rods. I had another one, and this one's a little bent, so, and just, it works. Works pretty darn well. Just sits in there and just kind of hangs up. I'm actually going to move it up to here from now on, that way it's there. Anyway, then we have, I'm going to label these so I know better. My 18th century, which I want to, I can use out to 120 yards. Don't believe me? Wrong one. That one, yeah.
that.
Ask Mr. Blue here. They've seen all of them, right? I don't have a viewfinder on this new camera, guys, so I can't tell. So that's why I'm asking him.
Yes, they see them all.
This is what, 5? I think we were hitting what, 5 times here, and just started was it 5 or 10? Can't remember.
It wasn't high numbers. I think lower than 5.
I think it took. We just had to adjust for the wind that day.
Anyway.
But I mean, round ball on 60 grains of black powder. No, black powder substitute. We were using what, granulated Gemstocking gold that day. 60 grains of it.
Yeah.
And he shot he shot this one right here on that same charge for the first time that day.
Yeah, and I was.
He missed
I was lied to.
on the same charge these were at. But it didn't kick that bad, did it? And for the people asking to see him shoot it, you're going to see him shoot it. You're just going to probably see him miss. He blinks when he goes to shoot. That's why I only trust him with the shotgun. But we have these. And then someone told me how to show me where to do this, and I found them in a little different way. And they're all for the 5.77 infield. So I had to cut them down, shrink them down a little bit for my 50 caliber rifle, not musket. And technically, mine would technically count as a muzzle-loading carbine. So Civil War style. Well, I'll show you how to make those in a couple of videos. And then we have just some extra tools. I want to try to keep all the tools together. Multi-tool, just you never know. You might need a file. You might need a pair of pliers, can opener, knife, extra. I mean, I think I've got 3 knives on here, but you never know. You might lose this one, and you need to skin something. That one actually decently works. I want to do a review on this. It's got.
There's also one with serrated edge.
Yeah, and you got a little saw here if you need to cut like this little bitty tiny branch out of your way. It works. Tools for when I get back home. I usually actually leave this one. I have one in here and one in the big bag I'm taking. I gotta move all that stuff into a better bag. But that, Then I have loose rounds. I've been shooting a lot of the Lee real bullets. I'm trying to get the grainage right. 95 seems like a lot of stopping power at 100 yards, because we had, this is the right one, right? Yeah. 120 yards, 60 grains of black powder, which equals about 95 grains of true FG black powder. 2 here, and this had a piece of steel behind it. So
that's why there's a bunch of what looks like.
Yeah, that's a lead exploding.
No, I was thinking that was the rust coming.
Oh yeah, we forgot to paint over it, so it got rusted. We've replaced that one, but we got 1, 2 here, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, and then a miss. So I mean, and this was still working. I'm still working up the load on these.
The last one, we can definitely tell you, should have been the first shot, so they would be simulated warning shot.
Yeah, this one I missed on the first one, and that's how I figured out, okay, that powder charge shoots a little high and right, and that's how I got this one. Then I brought it down, and then I just elevated it. I just kind of was working on it. I got 2 here, and then it started shooting over here, and so I started adjusting. So I was trying to get down here, and I got it down here too much, and it just started throwing it all to hell. About 120 yards, 60. This is the 60 grain load, guys. I'm gonna take it out and show y'all the 80 grain load, and then I have the stuff for patched round balls, which I took it out to the same yardage, everything out to the same yardage. But I have everything I need to shoot these. And the key with these is, let's see if I can find one that you can tell the screws there. Does the sprue real good. They can see. Tell me when they can see that.
You can see it. It looks like a. If they need to describe it, it's a
just
dot.
like it's like a little dot. Put that either up or down when loading these. It helps, and
obviously,
yeah,
have some sort of.
It doesn't mess with the rifling, and out at 200. I mean, I got patches, the lubrication, and these out to the same yardage, patched round balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I know that's where the.
Yeah, remember it shot it off the clip.
No, you see how that piece is still folded over?
Yeah, it shot it and it was hanging over there by that. It was just kind of like, that's why we had to stop, because we lost the clip. We had like this. Anyway. But this was the last one we had, and so, and then we shot some 2 liters. Yeah, they were sitting there, they were there, and then they would jump. They were there, then they would jump. They were there, then they would jump. They would jump up about 2-3 foot in the air.
Now, from what I remember, they went poof.
Yeah, but I'm talking about they went, and so there's a lot of hyperstatic shock when that goes in there. So it's delivering the goods. Oh, and say I do run out of cartridges that I made up. In the big bag, I do carry paper cartridges. But if we're not looking at all my hunting gear. And I got a little powder flask. This drops about 65 grains. It's between 60 and 63 grains. Powder measure. I think that's all I got in here. Yeah. And that's it, guys. Well, hope you've enjoyed.
Indeed.
See you in the next video. Bye-bye.